Hey, good morning. We're almost at afternoon. Good morning. Thanks for streaming with us. We really appreciate it. And yes, it is going to be a hot 4th of July. Temperatures today topping out close to 100, I think about 99 or so. And unfortunately, I think we're just going to get hotter from here. As you can see by my graph, I think this upper level ridge of high pressure that's been with us for the last couple of months is just going to continue. That's bad news because that means no rain and that means a lot of heat. Matter of fact, I think by the weekend we'll be closer to 102, 103. Humidity should drop off a little bit, which is definitely good, but still it is going to be hot. I guess it could be worse. We don't have a heat advisory here for Bexar County, but there is a heat advisory for Cotulla, Tilden, Victoria. I think heat index values there could exceed 110. In those locations. I think us, heat index about 101 to around 102. All right, let me say hi to some folks this morning. Got some time. Hey, Jason, how are you? Thanks for streaming with us. Angela, thanks for streaming. Darlene as well. And David, the 4th of July, celebrate freedom by being trapped in traffic jams for hours. You know, I was doing traffic this morning. And really early, of course it was early, really wasn't too bad. And so far, I think it's been fairly light out there, David, but probably will get busier. Let's see, Perfecto, hey, how are you doing? Let's see if anybody's got any questions here. Oh, here we go. Cannibalistic asks, how's hurricane season looking? You know, it should be an active hurricane season. I don't think I've got the graphic here, but there is nothing going on out in the Gulf of Mexico, the Caribbean, the Atlantic right now. La Nina should continue, and that should mean a pretty busy season, but we're still early into this. I mean, it's just July. Things really don't start ramping up until August and September. And matter of fact, if my thinking is straight, I've been in 5 hurricanes, and I think every single one of them was in September. So we've got a ways to go. But to answer your question, I don't see anything out there right now at the moment. All right, well, let's get to it. Okay, so we've got a heat advisory down to the south, not for us. Temperature right now, 86 degrees. Normal 74 is where we should be. Low this morning, 77. And if you've been watching for any length of time, you know that these morning lows and the highs, they've been above average for a long time now. Matter of fact, you've got to go, I believe you got to go back to May the 26th for either a high or a low to be below average. That was the last time we had one of those below average. So it's just been hot, and you know that. Record high, 103. We're not going to reach that. That's good. High today, right at 99 degrees. We'll have lots of sunshine this afternoon, kind of partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies. Make sure and have the sunscreen. The UV index is going to be way up there. And also, it is the 4th of July, and I'm sure that you may have some fireworks. If you do, be careful out there because we do have high fire danger today. We've got a lot of vegetation that is dry. We've got a lot of fuel, and it will be a little breezy this afternoon. Here's the latest temperatures. Again, we're in the mid-80s. More clouds out to the west, and if you're watching me from out west, you don't need me to tell you. Boy, y'all had a lot of rainfall, 2 to 3 inches in some places, Uvalde especially. It just rained out west this weekend, and for us here in San Antonio, boy, it was just hot. It was hot yesterday, I'll tell you that. All right, high temperatures this afternoon will be at 99 degrees, I think. Dallas-Fort Worth, 100 for a high. Omaha, Nebraska in the mid-90s. The deep south, you know how it works. Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana. Yeah, their highs may be in the upper 80s, but it feels like about 100. So it works out to be about the same, and that's usually what happens. So a high-pressure ridge will continue to dominate. Notice how it's got a finger into Texas there for the next day or two. And then we'll just see it expand. I think it's just going to take up more real estate, get on the move, and then become just a massive high by this weekend. And with this kind of a pattern, yeah, cold fronts will move across the Mississippi Valley, the Ohio Valley, into the deep south, but it's just really hard. Even though the upper level flows out of the north, it's just really hard to bring a frontal boundary this far south, and so I'm not going to do that. And then maybe some kind of, see, notice along that frontal boundary there, around Mississippi and Louisiana. See the yellow and the orange? That's how I depict disturbances here. Notice how it kind of comes back in our direction around the high in the Gulf of Mexico. We're talking about the middle part of the month. But when that won't even bring us a chance for some rain, the soil moisture is just really dry, and it's just dry. I mean, because normally in a summertime situation, that kind of a disturbance would bring us about a 20-30% chance of rain. And this is the GFS model. It's not really showing much of anything. So it's just really hard. We're just in a period where it's hard for us to get a lot of rainfall. High temperature this afternoon, I think about 99. Carrizo Springs around 100. Pleasanton 100 degrees as well. And just say hi to some more folks here. Becky, thank you for streaming with us. Jane, thank you. Kimberly and Beth, thanks for streaming. Yolanda, I really appreciate you being with us today. Tomorrow morning, clouds, and then tomorrow around 100. And as we head into Wednesday, let me see if I can get to Wednesday. No, I can't. Highs Wednesday about 101. I think that's what I'm going for Wednesday, and then it just gets hotter from there. The drought monitor, yep, still extreme to exceptional. The aquifer went up a little bit, but we're way below our historical average of 660. We're at 637.2. That's bad. Mold is heavy. Pigweed is light. All right, here's your Independence Day forecast. 99, I think, will be the high today. Could get a little breezy this afternoon. Partly cloudy skies, partly cloudy and hot. Maybe mostly sunny here and there, but definitely hot. If you're going out to a fireworks display this evening, the fireworks start about 9 o'clock. I think temperatures will still be close to 90 at 9 o'clock, but weather should be good for any kind of festivities. Tomorrow, 100 degrees for a high, heat index about 102. Wednesday and Thursday, 101. Heat index values about 100 or so, maybe 101. So not anything greater than the actual temperature. We may be close to a record high on Wednesday, by the way. Heat index 101 on Friday with a high of 102. 102 on Saturday. And then Sunday, 103, and the record is 103. I think we're going to be very close to that. So just lots of heat. I think next 10 days to 14, rain is going to be once again really hard to come by, and that is bad news. Aquifer will continue to drop, and the drought will continue to get worse. All right, I'm doing the noon show today. Make sure and watch. Watch us at 4, 5, 6, and 10, and I won't be back tomorrow morning. I've got tomorrow morning off, but I'll be back Wednesday. Okay, thanks for streaming with us, and we'll see you later.